Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be discussing if 4 from BFB was charged for his crimes. This is probably the most crimes committed by ever an object show host, as he's a pretty bad one. And it makes sense. Simply because he's an absolute menace to society. So, without further ado, let's start reviewing the crimes that 4 commits in his time he's on. So, in the first episode, 4 spins pin into modern art. I don't know what to call this before because you cannot do that in real life. Because it just isn't realistic. And 4 actively murders Pillow next in the episode. Well, she tries to put a stop to it. Yeah, I think you can tell if you can't tell what's going on. 4 is just actively murdering Pillow, and then 4 just brings people back. We are only to assume that 4 presumably killed Balloony because we never saw him die in the episode. So, yeah. In BFB 2, when Pencil gets eliminated, she is sucked into 4 on command of having to be forced to do algebra homework for the rest until the show is over, which took around 5 years. So, assuming that, 4 years of algebra homework seems a little bit of a punishment. Also, in BFB 2, I forgot to mention, after Donut was told he was on another team by X, 4 sends a tile to go up and causes him to fly through a bunch of recommended characters. Who knows where he went after that? Also, we're only to assume that 4 made the cakes, but who knows he didn't just steal it from a caker shop. So, although it wasn't confirmed, even though in Teapot 6 we were still shown they can make food, but I'm just gonna assume he stole these because 4 is a pretty bad person. In BFB 2 also, 4 puts the dead contestants, except for Tennis Ball, in jawbreakers, which the team members have to free. In the next episode, 4 commits assault on Nickel by slapping him. And who can forget the time that 4 did this? I'm not even going to say anything. He was literally enjoying it. He was literally enjoying a Gelatin's dire state. Sorry I couldn't find any photos on this, but in BFB 5 of 4, even though they're supposed to be friends, 4 cuts off one of X's limbs? I don't know what they are. What would you call them? When you say lungs, it kind of sounds like lungs, like the lungs you breathe and talk through. So it's not what it sounds, but it's still a crime. In BFB 6, he's about to screech Nickel, and then he gets hit by a better name. Let's just say by a better name than that. 4 in this episode, I'm not even gonna get into this. I already know it's very confusing. 4 and X switch bodies. And now 4 is in X's body, is slapping X in 4's body. It's kind of weird, considering it's usually the opposite. You see X so aggressive. So yeah. Even though he does a pretty good job, except for, yeah, it's kind of weird, but okay. This episode, it's kind of weird. But in all the other ones, also in BFB 13, 4 eats Pillow. I'm not even joking. He just go dog down and swallows her up. I mean, she kind of deserves it. Well, if it was in Teapot. In BFB, she was fine. It's kind of funny to watch, though. Also in BFB 13, he makes a challenge to go under and find X's diamonds. However, there was a lava flow. no, without knowing, he would have been well aware. He should have been well aware that if he had known where to place them. So it's kind of weird. But this next one is pretty self-explanatory. 4 just straight up turns into this, and then Basketball comments how it looks pudgy, and then he starts turning into sticks and chasing her, which presumably kills her, considering we see her get recovered by 4 in the next shot. This elimination I'm not gonna count because he failed to suck up Spongy, so that wouldn't really count as that. So yeah, pre-split BFB's done. Now on to post-split and then teapot, but now it's post. Also, every elimination counts as forced imprisonment with the BRB, which is a big rotating building. Also, X lits on fire, and instead of take caring us now, he just acts completely oblivious. In BFB 20, 4 hacks in to the like screen thing, and then you all place items, then hacking them and only giving them air to breathe if they are safe. However, due to Bubbles' nice and gentleness, Ruby does end up getting air. However, she is quickly eliminated and forced imprisoned. Alright. Then, in episode 22, when Bubble accuses 4 of taking a diary, he actively murders her.
Sorry, I murdered her.
4 despawns Purple Face twice. So, yeah, that's self-explanatory. 4 also tries to get rid of the announcer. An attempted murder. So, yeah. Now on to Teapot. He only appears in 1 episode of Teapot, so yeah. For Teapot's cake at stake, 2 gives the prizes as files to get past 4 and X. So, in this sequence, he gives them files to get past 4 and X, and in each way, 4 ends up actively murdering them in each humorous way you could possibly ever think of. So that's a thing now. And then, yeah. And then when Snowball tries to get past 4, he does a laser beam, which could have zapped him. However, he didn't. However, this is battery, and then he just... Also, noise nonsense can be counted here due to him screaming and while shouting the intro. I don't know why I can't charge 2 with that, but that's just weird. It's just me. Okay? And then, yeah. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'm ZaptGady, signing off. Peace. If you're in the Navy, then maybe not, but okay.